it really more so, and now, like I said, with him, I can relate because I've done it too. Just watching ill-timed jokes because it could just, what's your take on that?
Yo, so that's the thing, because I'm a real big person on there's a truth in every joke, and there's a reason why you so comfortable to say it. So it's just like that. Like, it's like I can understand and have an idea why any individual would say, or in that situation, it was just like, nah, it's really not the time. Like, keep that off camera, keep that off record at least. But just putting it out there like that to individuals who pay attention, someone like yourself, to bring it to attention, it's like, nah, just chill. Like, for right now, just leave that for later.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Next segment, WWJD, what would Jesus do? In this situation, I believe that, not necessarily me, because I don't, but I do believe that sometimes that people, as we talked about, or as I talked about, I think it was the last live stream when I talked about Funky Dineva calling out Stephen A. Smith.
Mm-hmm.
There are times where people can do healthy rebukes. And even going back to that, I remember saying, like, Funky, although I agree with his stance on it, it was still, and some people in my comments was like, the jokes were still accurate. I mean, I hear what you're saying. They were funny, but the issue is it takes away from your message when you add those jokes with it. Because it just does. Because now you're trying to roast this man. It's like, okay, look, even though it's funny, it's not helping the case.
Right.
Now, in the case of this situation, and what would Jesus do? I believe that obviously Jesus wouldn't tell you do nothing to make a joke with it. But I think that the ethically and morally correct thing to do here is, like I said, ultimately what he is doing is good for the community. We're gonna pause tithing because a lot of people already feel like that's a scam in itself, which I have controversial views compared to the masses. I know people think it's a scam. I gave my public testimony of what happened when I tithe regularly, and there's something that happened that didn't make sense and something that came out of thin air. So I'm different than most people, but I get why people think it's a scam, because a lot of scammers out here. It is what it is. It's kind of like the whole police thing. Do I think all police are bad? Absolutely not. However, police get behind me, I'm gonna get nervous.
For sure.
I'm just saying, I'm just aware.
Yeah.
But it's been times, I ain't gonna lie, I've been pulled over and the police was so cool. And it was just like, dang, like, they ain't, which is that's why I'm like, they ain't all bad, but I'm still gonna be, because of the masses, be a little, skeptical. So there's nothing wrong being skeptical. So again, I just think ethically and morally, we just need to be aware of what we're saying and doing, and making sure that everything we do is going to be judged. So it's more so just, are you doing it with the right intentions? Because if you aren't, it will come out. And what's your stance on that?
Ooh, it will come out for sure. So just let it be known right then and there. Just I mean, I can't even add on to that, because that's my stance right there. It's gonna come out. So I mean, it's gonna come to light. So you might as well bring it out to light before it comes out to light, for sure.
Now, WSMD, what should men do in this situation? So in this situation, I want you to take it. What do you think men should do in a situation where they're trying to do, let's say, a good gesture, and they want to do a good gesture for the community, and maybe they feel very strongly about something, because like he feels very strongly about Donald Trump, and a lot of people do. But what's your take on that?